internet, it is I, the GeekyPeanut, and welcome to Peanut Plays, or I should say GT10 developer plays GT10. This is the game that I helped work on for almost a year, for the Game Theory 10th anniversary livestream, and I thought I should play it because it's a really fun game. I may be biased, but I think it is a very fun game. And this music by my good friend Ready. Right, so let's start. Yes, so the lights are off and we head down to the basement. Alright.
Oh my goodness, you would not believe what happened to me the other day.
Hi, Drama Llama.
I was chilling next to this plant and people just started making some weird sounds. Super freaky, right?
So,
I asked what was going on, but I got no response.
yeah, the hitbox for Pikachu is very small.
My business, I suppose.
And if you pass, oh god, it's okay. So, and sometimes it just won't register. However, so you see the tiny little like circle in the middle of the flashlight? That is what will despawn the Pikachu. This is like a walkthrough and a let's play at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Hello?
You would not believe what happened to me the other day.
I was chilling next to this plant and Pikachu started making some weird noise sounds.
Right? I asked what was going on,
but I got no response.
Oh well, not any of my business, I suppose.
Oh god. You get a certain distance in the game and Drama Llama starts. Where are you, Drama Llama? Drama Llama? Where'd you go? Come on, come on.
Oh my goodness.
So originally the jump scare sound for Pikachu is just beepa.
Oh my goodness.
Basement ambiance noises.
What happened to me the
The
other
other
day.
day. I was chilling next to this plant and Pikachu started making some weird sounds. Super freaky, right?
I asked
I just what was going on, but I got no response.
Oh well, not any of my
Flumpty?
business, I suppose.
Flumpty hasn't appeared
Things are
yet.
getting freaky here. Have you seen that egg? He sounds really friendly, but I don't know how he got here. He told me his name. I forgot exactly what it was, but he was pretty sweet with me. Though Pikachu is still unresponsive, at least I've got this egg to keep me company.
Why hasn't Flumpty appeared? Maybe I played the game. Flumpty was his name. Flumpty, Flumpty, Flumpty.
Why does that sound familiar?
Oh, sorry. I cut off Redberry Wheel's voice lines. Go in, you turn the lights in the basement on. Oh, wait. It was down. Turn the lights on in the basement. Lights in the museum are on. So, I think I'm gonna go around real quick and just show you what memes and our fan art are mine because I'm narcissistic. This little piece of fan art and meme is mine from way before my my art style developed itself. This meme of the bread hands video is also mine. My Reddit username used to be labmemer002. My video buffered on this frame of Matt and I thought, how like sad does it look? And then Reddit art, I believe. This has some of my stuff. Yeah, okay. So, fun fact, when I submitted my entry to become a developer for this game, I had to submit an art portfolio, obviously, because I did some of the art for this game. I did not have a set art style yet, and you can tell because, let me see if I can get it all in frame right here. Yeah, okay, so all of these photos are mine. This is one of the first fan art pieces I ever did. and this is the most well, not one of the most recent ones I did. And you can tell that my art has definitely changed over the years. Apparently, this is the art piece, the one of Matt holding the spring Bonnie head, that got me into the game, that got me to be part of the game, like the developer. I have a lot of stuff that got on the meme review stuff, and so I redid it, and like this took a lot longer than I wish to say. If you go into the trash cans and look, these are either screenshots from when we would have meetings and someone would screen share stuff on Discord. The quality was typically super terrible, so we would take screenshots of it, and we called it Potato XYZ, right? So if you go to, I don't know if there's another one in here, but in the different rooms, if you find a trash can, I'm gonna see if I can find one that has all the McDonald's. I shouldn't go there just yet. Why can't I find, oh, by the way, this one is like one of my favorite pieces of art. It's not even mine, but okay, I literally helped make this game. Where in the world are the trash cans? Is there one in Editor Alley? It's a bright green trash can. How can you miss these? And there's some other art up here that is, oh, here's a trash can. So if you look, these are, so that screenshot is of one of the jump scares in the, I believe, the Follow the Lights minigame. In the Falling minigame, which is primarily my stuff, there is a basket of exotic butters that falls from the sky, and that is a screenshot of the butters I was trying to make. And then that's just a meme that I had. Yes, so here's like an updated version of the Psychic Friend Fredbear thing that I made. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Falling game. This is assets that I made. And so you have to avoid and land. Done. And it is based off of the Assassin's Creed theory from a while ago. And there's a goat. So, I think in the GT Not Live, where they played this, they thought the goat was like some sort of like health thing. It's not. It's just. Oh, okay. Whew. I almost missed the hay. So yeah, you cannot win this game unless you fall in the pile of hay. I learned that the hard way when I play tested this. Okay. I know there's a game here. This is the Follow the Lights game. That is, I think, reference to try not to fall asleep. Try not to fall asleep. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know this game very well. Not the Follow the Lights one, but the game that it's based on. And I kind of want to get jump scared so you guys can see the jump scare, because I made the jump scare. Yeah, there it is. So that is of the like demon baby character. I don't know what else to really call him except for Demon Baby. I think that's his file name too, is Demon BB. But he is in Please Don't Touch the Button. When you hit the button with the hammer and it goes all like alien. And it has that awesome like boss battle music of doo 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 doo. I hope I will potentially put in a clip of Matt and Steph playing that with that game here.
Oh yeah, it's whack-a-mole. Oh, it's whack-a-mole. Oh, get rid of them.
Kill the demon baby!
Wasn't that interesting? I believe the Minecraft one is in the amino art. And it's not. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. So fun fact, there's nothing actually chasing you in this. And the way I got to the end was following the diamond and gold and the other Minecraft assets that you will find, like the zombie head. I think I just went in a circle. Oh wait, no. Wait, no, yeah, I went in a circle. Okay. Following this stuff, I think. Yeah. The best way to orient yourself through this Minecraft maze is to follow the actual assets you will see and not the dirt, iron, or stone. Yeah, see? Here you go. Ta-da! Woohoo! That is the best way to find yourself through the Minecraft maze. I love the Minecraft soundtrack that Ready made. So I think that's all the games on the first floor. I think there's a lot more on the second one. So there's the Fallen game, which is mine, that I already played. So another fun fact, there is a piece of art that I tried to do for a really long time. And it was of different members of Team Theorist, but in Until Dawn, and I tried a different kind of art style and it kind of worked for its time, but it's not one of my best ones. If you go on my Instagram and Twitter now, you will see ones that are in more of my art style, and I think it is much better than before. Okay, so this one is based on please don't touch the button.
And
please don't
welcome
press the
to
button.
my game. I haven't had much time to spend on it, but I have something to tend to. If you could watch over things for me, I would be most grateful. And please, do not touch anything.
That is the voice of our lovely excuse me, our lovely head of the team, Redberry Weo. So if you don't touch anything, you win the game, but I'm gonna press the button so you can hear more of her beautiful voice lines.
Hello, and welcome to my game. I haven't had much time to spend on it, but I have something to... Hold on. Well, welcome to my game. I haven't had much time. Okay, strange. I could have sworn we have done this before. Please wait just for a bit until I return, and please don't touch anything.
I'm sorry, Redberry. I'm very sorry.
Hello, and welcome to my game. I haven't... Wait. No. Again? Have we done this before? Please wait.
I'm sorry.
Do you promise to be patient this time? I won't be gone long.
It's...
Just don't touch anything.
So if you do it enough times, the game restarts.
It seems
From the
that
beginning.
You do not understand. I said I would only be gone for a moment, and I simply asked you not to touch anything. And what do? You touch something anyway.
Touch something
You will
anyway.
restart this whole thing if you do not listen.
Yeah, so you restart the whole game if you do not listen. So I will do that.
Fine. Have it your way.
Then she deletes the timeline.
Hello, and welcome to my game. I haven't had much time to spend on
So
it,
this time
but
I will
have
sit
something
and
to
wait
tend
so
to.
you can hear the ending.
If you could watch over things for me, I would be most grateful. And please, do not touch anything.
I will be patient. So I remember when we were making this game and she was like, wait, I need something that like Ollie is obsessed with right now. So because it's so that way, that's why they had to like the narrator had to go leave somewhere. And I had just watched a GT Live where they mentioned water towers. And so I was like, oh, he likes water towers right now. And he was like, how do you know that? And I was like, because I'm the GT fan. I'm the GT nerd.
Thank you, thank you. I had to tend to my 2-year-old who was insistent upon us drawing some water towers together. The end.
Ta-da! I did not show the McDonald's. Okay, hold on. Because there's also a mini game there too. Probably one of the harder mini games of the group. Also, there's shut the doors mini game where you have to shut the doors. I missed the stairwell. So I believe you can get to it through the DeviantArt section. Yeah. Okay. So here's McDonald's, and then we created a almost 2-scale version. We're a little small of the McDonald's in the intro to Food Theory, which came out during our editing, our game making process. So go do diddle doodle dun da 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 da, and people are falling. Da 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 ba na 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 doodle 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 crunch. Hello internet, welcome to Food Theory. And so I'm gonna see if I can get a good shot of the not Diet Coke cans, or if you look at the nutrition facts. Let me see if there's a better one. Oh yeah, so here you go. Why are you reading this? There's nothing here. I'm just the texture artist, and I did not want to copy everything. So I'm going to type until I run out of space. Copy everything. The thought this would be kind of funny to type until I run out of space, so I'll just write some words. Rectangle, America, megaphone, butthole. Monday, like. Okay, so this is the platformer game. One of our hardest games. I can be Matt or I can be Stephanie. Let's be Stephanie. Stephanie hype. Alright. Oh, okay. Whee! Oh. Oh, so I forgot you can double jump. So there was gonna be a thing where you can do like, you can do like a pacifist or a genocide run of this. And I forgot what happened with that idea. Oh, no. But now when you play the game, you just kind of like, okay, I might not play this because I'm horrible at it. Oh my gosh. Considering I can't make it past this little squid guy. Wait, a checkpoint. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is one of the games where you can hit pause and go back to the museum. So there's this game where you play close the doors. Gotta kind of, you do have to walk up to the doors. So this is hello. That's, I think, Vanny. Oh, the fan. I actually forget who this one is. Oh shoot. Okay. That's purple guy. The fan. Close. So I think after a certain amount of time, you end up. Yeah, you close the doors. So I think that's all of the games on this floor, which means there's only one last game, I believe. yeah, so there's the last one, which is in the room with the incredible 3D rendition of the Fever Fighter, which you can sit and stare at. Iconic. Which is the FNAF/DDLC section. And I think this section is my personal favorite of the bunch. Coke, but diet. So when it says find all 13, you are looking for the posters, which we all kind of pitched ideas for. Nugget is most excited. Nugget is pleased. It is a render. Why won't my mouse cursor go away? I wonder. We all pitched ideas for. I know this one is one of my ideas, that the incredible artist Spirit did. The cake is a lie. You can pick up the gift. You can go into this room, which has all of our like icons for it. So this is the fox, I believe, is Ritai. The moon is Spirit. The strawberry is Redberry Leo. The peanut is me. I think the chonky dog is a tater tot, and I don't know what to call this logo, but it is Gamma. And then we have BB Arts, who made the original stuff, some of the original assets. And then there's the GT set. Edo to the knee. This is the KFC one? Yeah. So if you go in here... So yeah, Old Man Consequences, if you talk to him enough, he will restart your game. So this I love. So in the charity live stream, yeah, in the St. Jude charity live stream, they made like giant cake pops of the different figures of the different like FNAF characters. And I took a screenshot of it and made a meme, which hopefully I still have, and I will put it here. Where it's Chica, Fumsky, and Bundy, and I cracked up laughing for I think the next couple months afterwards. I still laugh at it. Here is the pumpkin spice that has no pumpkin spice in it. Then this is the last one, which is the Game Lab Chocobo episode where they ride ostriches. They have been found. And here comes probably one of my favorite parts of the game. And I am being very biased when I say that. The Doki Doki Gaming Club, which was a very last minute idea that both me and Spirit made assets for. I made the majority of the script. I did talk to each of the developers like, hey, what do you want to happen in your route? What happened in your route? And then edited accordingly. But yeah. This is ready. So, hey, sorry to bother you, but we're looking for new members to join our club. Would you be interested? Oh, the mouse works again. Would you be interested? The players. What is the club? The club is GT10. We're a small group of fans and creators putting together a video game for the 10-year anniversary of game theory. So when I was originally writing the script, I didn't know who would be saying this, so I kind of left it very vague. We ended up having Reddy say it because he was one of the last people to join the club, the developer team. Game theory, like the math strategy. I think I know who they are. You're not. I'm gonna go to game theory, like the math strategy. Not the math strategy. No, it's a YouTube channel. Would you want to give it a try? Sure. Great. I'll lead the way. So no matter what you pick there, you end up going to the club. I think if you hit no, it just keeps cycling back to that option until you hit yes. Hello everyone. I brought a new member. I'm gonna try and do my best impressions of everybody. New member, but we're almost finished with the game. What are they gonna do? Before we get to that, why don't we introduce ourselves? Hi, I'm Peanut, one of our 2D artists. I will say, watching the stream and having the honor of Matt voicing my character made my day. My name is Reddy. I'm the team's composer. I'm Spirit, another one of our 2D artists. I go by A_Tater. I'm one of our 3D modelers. My name's Explosive Pebble, and I work on both sprites and 3D models for the team. So, when making the script for this, and I had messaged each of the developers and saying like, hey, what do you want to happen on your route? Gamma was like, I don't want to say anything. And I was like, what do you mean you don't want to say anything? He's like, I just don't want to say anything. I want all of my lines to be ellipses. And I was like, all right. So here you go. And he's angry because he's doing all of the stuff. And I'm Red Berry. How did I do it? And I'm Red Berry Leo. Welcome, the project coordinator. Welcome to GT10. It's nice to meet you all. This is quite the group. What do you all do? It's hard to explain. A lot of us bounced around with different sections, especially when new ideas came into play. I was brought on as a 2D artist, but I ended up also wanting to make some 3D stuff as well. I was originally assigned to do the Leap of Faith minigame, but I ended up making assets for a lot of other things too, as well as some other surprises, which is a hint to what happens in the credits. So what's this about the game almost being done? Yeah, the game is almost done, but we always could use extra hands. I was originally gonna find something for the player to do, and I couldn't, so he just kind of like walks around like, I'm here to help. We're like, yeah, we're kind of done. By the time everything was implemented and the script and stuff was made, everything was basically already done. The DDLC section of the game was one of our very last minute like decisions for it. During one of our meetings, I talked to Redberry and said, hey, I have an idea for a DDLC reference. And originally there was going to be like a good ending, bad ending, where depending on how, I think if you piss us off, Redberry Leo would jump scare you. And there's where I sketched something out for that jump scare. If I could find it, I'll put it here. But that ended up getting scrapped because we didn't have enough time. But I think I designed Reddy, Gamma, Redberry, and myself. And Spirit did herself, a Tater Tot, and Explosive Pebble. But both me and Spirit coordinated on like ideas for what the student uniform would look like, as well as the classroom and the hallway, and we kind of like bounced off like color ideas and stuff like that. And if you look in the background are some of the other potato assets that if you look in the bins you might find, but I believe in the background it is our asset lists where we had like, okay, who's doing what level and like assigned to it and if it was done or not. Anyways, that was a big developer tangent. Yeah, the game is almost done, but we always could use extra hands. Yeah, Explosive Pebble and I have got our hands full with creating enemy characters. I wrote the script and I can't even read it. And I could always have another opinion on the music for the game. I'm busy collecting fan art and other things for the museum. I'm still creating a script for a Doki Doki Literature Club reference, which I feel is very meta, because when I was writing the script, I was in fact still writing a script for the Doki Doki Literature Club reference. There's loads of things you can help with. Towards the end of the meeting, we all get together and show the progress that we made, as well as discuss what we could change or add to them. That's kind of true, so how our meetings typically went is like, we'd get in, Explosive Pebble would be late, and we'd all at Explosive Pebble, he'd finally join, and then we'd go around and show the progress of what we had, or if we needed help with stuff. I know like me and Spirit are relatively newer to creating like assets for games. So we typically had a lot of help and stuff. Towards the end of the meeting, we all get together and show the progress that we made, as well as discuss what we could change or add to them. The levels of the levels of meta this is achieving is astounding. Thank you. It means I'm gonna do a good job. Hopefully in the sprite you can see that Peanut is in fact going like this. I might edit this out or not, but I have high functioning autism, and I stim and like don't make eye contact a lot. So I tried to show that as best as possible in the sprites and stuff. So Peanut often does not look at the camera or the player until she starts talking about how much game theory means to her, because game theory has been a very big part of my life, and it is basically one of my hyperfixations for the most part. And when you start talking about that, she gets more comfortable with you and starts making eye contact. That's just a little fun fact. It means I'm going to do a good job. Alright, I think we can officially start this club meeting. Everyone knows what they'll be working on for today. We'll all meet at the end of the club meeting to present them. Pog. Sweet. See you all later. Have fun! If you want to, go to the members and ask if they need help with anything. Even if they don't need help, you can give feedback on their work. I know the game is done already because you're here. Just go along with it. You have time for 7 more conversations. Let's just go down the list. Explosive Pebble. Hello! Player, do you need any help? Sure, I could always use a hand or two. Preferably 2. You do have 2 hands, right? Good, because you're gonna need them. I need help animating, and you seem like the perfect person for the job. You up for the task? No. Oh, alright. And that kind of ends the conversation. Gamma. So yeah, you get to Gamma. Hi. Do you need any help? I'll take that as a no. You have time for 5 more conversations. Let's get to mine. Hello. I think... do you need any help? Oh, sure. We're currently working on the storyline for the DLC section. I'm trying to make sure that it's actually interesting. Could you give me some feedback? How exactly could I help with that? Well, you have... And I made sure that she makes eye contact during this part. You have been playing the game. How do you like it so far? What? Do you like it? Yes. Perfect, then I should have nothing to worry about. I'm curious, why did you join GT10? Well, I saw something on Twitter about an anniversary game for the game theorists, and game theory has always been a big part of my life. That is true. I owe them so much, and I thought that this would be a good way to give back to them, to say thank you. Thank you for what? It's just videos about video games, isn't it? This is kind of based on a real-life conversation I had with someone. Where I was explaining, like, oh yeah, game theory is like one of my hyperfixations. They've gotten me through a lot, and they were like, it's just theories. What is exactly helping you? And I was like, oh, it's a little bit of a more personal story. But I will in fact say that if game theory, film theory, GT Live, food theory did not exist, I probably would not exist to this day. So that is all I'll say about that. Well, they are, but it isn't about the content itself, at least not for me. It's what's happened because I watched the content and called myself a fan. I actually got the privilege to go to the Game Lab launch party, and my dad took me. It was probably that one night that year and the following to come where I had fun with my dad. Where I laughed with him, where I geeked out about stuff with him, where I met Matt Pat. Hold on. So, hopefully, if I can figure out how to do the editing for this, I will put each of the photos of me with these people here. I don't think I got a photo with Jason, though, and I feel very bad about that. Where I met Matt Pat, Stephanie, Jason, Nate Wants to Battle, Ronnie Ani Edwards. Even Peepachew. I did get a picture with Peepachew. In all of these photos, my hair is very long and I wore glasses. Actually, I still wear glasses. where I'd have to very quickly explain to my dad who these people were and why I needed to go take a photo with them. The only problem was I didn't get to say a fraction of what I wanted to because there were a lot of people and I was very overwhelmed. Yeah, so I got very overstimulated and basically had a panic attack when I went to meet Matt by myself. Like, we were in line at the very end of it. And, you know, I had my friend behind me and she was kind of like talking to me and making sure that I was okay. And as I walked up to him, my brain just went and turned off. And I don't even think I said a single word to him. I think my dad had to step in and help me. But, like, I walked up to him, he was like, hi, I just kind of went. Actually, no, he's, like, the same height as me. I kind of just stared at him. He was like, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, oh, my name is Peanut. He's like, oh, yeah, I met you earlier. I actually ended up getting a video for a friend of mine. If I can find that video, if I can find that video, I'll put it here, but I don't think I can find it. Yeah, so I ended up kind of talking to him. My dad stepped in and was like, my dad is like talking to him as he's taking photos of me awkwardly standing very close to Matt. Because we went to take a photo and we just kept talking. And so it was just my dad hitting the photo button and taking pictures. My dad was like, yeah, she's shown me some of your videos. And Matt goes, I am so sorry. And I laughed. Yeah, I was very overwhelmed. I was going to tell him how I had passed some tests because of information I've learned from game theory episodes. I had to write like an argumentative essay, and I formatted it like a game theory episode, basically, and used the same kind of tones and inflections in my writing as Matt does in his videos, and I passed, like, with flying colors. I have most of the friends I have today because of game theory videos. My friend Kevy and my friend Tess, I met at the Game Lab party. Hopefully they'll give me permission to put them in this video. I was going to teach him how to say, hello internet, welcome to game theory in sign language. A lot of people don't know this. I was a sign language major. I'm now a game development major. I had been taking sign language my entirety of high school, and I was going to teach him how to say, like, hello internet, welcome to game theory, and, like, that's just the theory of game theory in sign language. And I never did. And, like, that bothers me to this day. I was very overwhelmed. I got to say something along the lines of, I love your channels and everything you create. Thank you so much. That is that basically is what I said to him. At some point, he was signing, I think, my yearbook, which I don't know why I had him sign my yearbook. It was the last day of my sophomore year. Man, I was like 15, 16. I'm 21 now. I had him sign my yearbook because I had it with me in the car. I didn't think to have him sign the shirt or the posters that I got. And then I had him sign an empty Diet Coke can. Which, the proof here. Snapped into focus. And I said, like, thank you, I love your channels. They mean so much to me. They've gotten me through some hard times. And I remember he grabbed my hands and he said, no, thank you. For being a supporter of the channels, and, like, my mind went again. I was too overwhelmed. And I was, like, close to crying, and I was like, I am not going to cry in front of Matthew Patrick. I will be strong. And that wasn't even a fraction of what I wanted to say. So when Redberry Leo made a post about creating a fan game for the anniversary, I put my name in and hoped that I would be good enough to join the team. And I was. They really mean a lot to you. They do. Sorry, that was kind of long. Hopefully I didn't bore you. You can go help someone else, I don't mind. You have time for 4 more conversations. Redberry Leo. Do you need any help? Yes, I do. But I'm not sure if you'll be up for it. What do you mean? We're using something called Unity to build the game. It's a sort of complicated process, but it's not too difficult if you start off with some tutorials. How exactly can I help? It's the lighting. After implementing over 400 pieces of artwork, I was excited to see how our hub area at the museum would look. It looks bad without proper lighting. This is true. Well, not we. I was there for emotional support, but not actual support. It looks bad without proper lighting. Have you ever done in-game lighting before? Yeah, so oftentimes I would sit in calls with her as she would try to do the lighting and implementing, and we would just kind of talk and have conversation just so she wasn't just stuck with all of the horrible, like, problems that we ended up having. No. Yeah, that's not a problem. Since we're running out of time to develop the game, you can ask the other team members if you can do some supplemental work. You have time for 3 more conversations. Ready. Hello. So I don't think anyone has done the, How have you liked working on the game? Honestly, when I signed up, I didn't realize how big of a project this was. Not that that is a bad thing. I thought, yeah, I'll write something if they need me to, but I didn't think I'd score the whole game, you know? I've always been a why not kind of person, so I didn't see why. I should at least apply. I think my attitude when filling out the forms was, I'll give them a hand if they need one. Only later have I realized that this is the community's occasion to say thank you so much. Besides, I made many wonderful friends while working on this project. That's nice. Anyway, can I help you with anything? Okay, good. We do get to, like, go back to this. Hi, player. I would really appreciate some feedback. So, I'll have you know, each of the developers wrote their route. Like, I kind of said, like, okay, here are the 2 things that you need to have, which is, like, why did you join, and what can I help you with, basically. I don't really know anything about music, though. It's not a problem. I just need some genuine advice. Here, listen. What do you think? It'd play in the trivia minigame as the question timer expires. So here's the thing. I don't hate it. However, no one hits the I hate it option, and I made special sprites for it. Ready? I'm sorry. You know I love you, and you know I love your work. I hate it. But, hate it. What? Why do you hate it? Doesn't sound good at all. You should change it all over. Which part did you not like? Everything, just the whole thing. I guess I'll start a new project. He starts crying. Ugh, I hate it so much. Actually, Dan, one of the editors of That Cyber channel? Oh god. Oh gosh, I'm such a horrible person now. I can't remember. I'm having such a brain fart. But Dan, he played it on stream, and we told him to pick this route, and he had the exact same reaction. And so I love telling people, like, you need to hit the hated option. Yeah, you should. You have time for 2 more conversations. Spirit, do you need any help? If you're up for animating some enemies, I'd love some help. How exactly can I help? All you need to do is animate the enemy using a reference that I can send you. I, don't know how to animate. Oops. So why did you join the GT10 club? I joined by applying to Redberry Rio's Reddit post. I never thought I'd actually be picked, but I'm really glad I was. I remember, fun fact, I was, I think me and Explosive Pebble were some of the first people that were brought on to the team. And after a couple months, we were like, okay, we need more help. I remember being there when we decided that Spirit would join the team. One of our meetings was specifically like, okay, we're going to go through some of the portfolios as a team and decide as a group who we should join. And I remember seeing her stuff and being like, oh, we need her. We need her. We need her. At the time, I was... Explosive Pebble had started doing 3D stuff, and I was like, I am the only person doing 2D stuff now, help. So yeah, that's a little tidbit for you. I've been a game theory fan for 6 years, and finally saw a way I could give back. This project also helped me to expand my skills with my creativity and art. That's so cool. This seems like a fun club. I love the team so much. I love you too, Spirit. Neat. Well, I'm going to talk to the others. It's been great meeting you. Okay, bye. You have time for one more conversation. A tater tot. Do you need any help? Do you know how to 3D model and texture in these programs in order to make the job faster? Beans. So why did you join GT10? I decided to join because I got bored not making games and asked if the team were still working on it. When I heard that there wasn't really another 3D modeler and I decided to help out. I think that's a typo. Neat. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to someone else now. Alright. Okay, let's group up. How did we guys do? I think we've made some great progress. I agree. Would anyone like to show the club what you worked on? I have one thing, something I've been working on for a little bit. So before I continue on, this is kind of what happened. I went to the group meeting and I was like, I want to write a song for the end credits. I was kind of thinking along the lines of like Emily Schultz's Other Side of the Screen with Markiplier's, I think 8 million subscriber milestone. I decided like I want to write a original song for this game. And well, at the time I hadn't finished doing the Falling game. So Red Berry was like, well, if you finish that, we'll talk more about it. So eventually I finished it and I went to her and she was like, well, do you have any ideas? And the original idea for the song was far away from what I ended up writing for this. And I think I ended up writing the song in like a day and showed it to everyone and everyone loved it. And we ended up talking to AJ from Random Encounters because we were talking to people like, if they wanted to help out. And AJ was like, oh, if you need help with some music, I'd love to help you guys. And I told Red Berry Wheel, like, please send him the song and see if he can do something with it. I love Random Encounter stuff. Oh my god, like, please help. And they were like, don't touch it. I'm not touching this. Like, no, I'm not gonna ruin it with stuff. I'm like, what do you mean ruin it? So yeah. I have one thing. Something I've been working on for a little bit. Oh, what is it? Well, I wrote a song for the game. I don't know how good it is. It's not as fancy as anything Reddy's done. I'm sure it's good. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Okay. So the song is just me and my ukulele in my room. I call it Home. Hello, Internet. Can you tell me how you've been in this traditional world where we don't fit in? We spend too much time on things that no one else thinks, like if Mario's bullet bill is actually deadly. Get out of your own head. They love to shout to me, but I love to shout back. It's only a theory. So here's to 10 years full of indie game timelines, and here's to 10 years full of over-analyzing video games, TV shows, movies, and more. Here's to 10 years of creating a community where the geeks I had to
and
include
nerds can
Game Lab
finally
stuff.
and trustingly stay in a place where we know that we're not alone. Here's to 10 years of making a home. Yes, I am aware, but I know too many weird facts, like the companion cube having dead bodies inside of them, and how Mario is actually a sociopath.
Oh no!
Then it's me.
Know what you'll say, that the things I've learned from this channel are really kind of dumb and will not amount to anything, but I'll have you know
I actually once put together a whole oral presentation for a class in summer school using information that I learned from Film Theory's episode How to Kill Deadpool. So suck on that.
I know that you're concerned about why I know these things, but let me please remind you it's only a theory. Here's to 10 years full of rewriting timelines, and here's to 10 years full of over-analyzing video games, TV shows, movies, and more.
So I had to get clips for most of this. Here's to 10 years of creating a family where the geeks and nerds can finally and comfortably stay in a place where we know that we're not alone. Shout out to
I could tell you the list of things you've done for me, helping me
shout out to my friend Aaron who for editing this part.
helped me become
Proud to be myself finally.
I've
Never been more than a lonely face in a crowd full of people that I like to talk a bit too loud.
So here's to 10 years of finding
There's
a
me.
place of my own where I feel at home, where I'm not alone. Here's to 10 years of Matt and Stephanie. Here's to 10 years for Jason, Chris, and Amy. Here's to 10 years for everyone that I've come to love. Here's to 10 years of tangential learning, and here's to 10 years of loving and earning the title of YouTube Gaming Smartest Show. Here's to 10 years. Here's to 10 years. Here's to 10 years of finding a place to call home.
Yeah. So fun fact, the little GT riff at the end is one of the first things I ever learned how to play on the ukulele, kind of by accident. Here, let me see if I can. So, the riff of kind of played that wrong. I accidentally learned by trying to learn the opening riff for Passengers Let Her Go of. That's it. So I kept messing up here, and I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the theme! And then I just learned the rest of it. Except for like... Yeah. Learned it by complete accident, and then like 6 years later it came into play. I don't know how to end this video now. I guess, thank you to Redberry Wheel for giving me an amazing experience. Thank you to everyone who loved the song, and you can download it on, or you can listen to it on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes, I believe. And then I also have a video on my channel. It's just a lyric video of the song. Thank you to the GT team for liking the game and playing it, and thanks to MatPat for everything, for taking the time to meet all of us after the stream, and for putting up with my awkwardness when trying to talk to you again. Thank you to everyone who's given it the time of day, given it the love. If you go, when you go to download it off itch.io, do not pay anything for it. There should be a link that just says take me to the download. You do not have to pay for it. If you want to, click on the Tiltify link and you can download to the St. Jude. You can donate to St. Jude. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Please hit like, subscribe. I don't really care. I'm just here to make content for you guys. See you all later.
Here's to 10 years of finding a place to call home.